desert. The Republic of Czechoslovakia is just one of the regions hit by severe drought this season. The situation has become so serious, the state of emergency has been declared there. Well, Sean Thomas is in the region for us.
It certainly is bad out here because probably one of the main reasons is because they haven't had any rain since May. Also, extreme high temperatures around 30 degrees for extended periods of time have dried out the land and made the land unusable. In fact, this is just one of 16 regions that is in a declared state of emergency where crops that were planted in the fall have died, and also crops that were planted in the summer are now dying as well. And so let me paint a picture for you here in Czechoslovakia. This field is summer wheat. It was planted in the summer, and it's supposed to be about up to my chest right now and a lush green color. And if you look around, you can see it's withering, it's dying, it's yellow. And the actual wheat itself, this is from a stalk of wheat. It only has a few seeds on it. It should be more than twice as large, as well as fat around with many seeds on it. And this is just one indicator of how poorly the crops are doing. And then if you look at the ground itself, it's very dry, it's cracked, and it's not usable at this point for any crops. So people here are very worried about this situation, and if things don't improve, it's going to really harm their financial situation as well, because they've taken loans out in the past, last year, so that they could plant these crops. And at this point in time, they don't know if they're going to be able to get any money back without government assistance. In fact, at this point in time, it's estimated that around $220 million have been lost around these 16 regions so far. Now, we were able to speak to the deputy director of the Department of Agriculture here in Czechoslovakia, and this is what he has to say about the situation.
The critical situation in the Republic was aggravated by severe winter. This year, we expect to get only 30 to 35% of last year's harvest. We're on constant fire alert. We've got emergency measures in place with entry into woods and forests blocked.
If you look at the forecast, there's no immediate call for rain. In fact, it's even supposed to get hotter as the summer goes, which will make this soil even drier and non-usable. But what people are doing right now is they're trying to do anything they can to salvage something out of this crop. But one of the things that they're doing is they're also worried about feeding their livestock. We spoke to one of the farmers out here, and they're taking some drastic measures to make sure that they can survive as a community. This is what he had to say.
We're forced to sell off bulls and are planning to slaughter cows that don't produce enough milk in order to save grain supplies. Meat prices have already fallen, making things even more difficult for us.
And of course, the situation is bad not just here in Russia, but throughout Eastern Europe as well. In fact, grain prices have already gone up about 7%. So it's looking like it's going to be a grim future for people who are going to be trying to get crops. Hopefully, they're looking for the situation in Siberia, where they're having a more normal summer, to be able to supplement the crops here. But of course, that's all speculation at this point. People are in a wait-and-see mode.